everybody. Welcome to your Monday. You know what? It's going to be like this all week. It's going to be kind of funky. It's going to be choppy. We got war over here. We got gold prices going there. We've got gas going up. Everything is different, and it's like the world is having a Monday, right? But how, in all of this turmoil, do you really prepare yourself to have the kind of day you want to have the kind of opportunities in front of you that you want to have? Everybody says it's hard work, and to a large degree it is, but it also has a lot to do with tenacity. It has a lot to do with making sure that you show up. Because if you're not continuing to show up every single day, how can you possibly be in the right place at the right time? Right. And, it's just that way in life. If you don't continue to do what you know works, then you won't be able to find the success when it comes along. Because very, very few people are lucky. I mean, very few people just get lucky in life. And so, what I want to try and tell you guys is that, there we go. I was leaning over a little bit. What I wanted to try and tell you guys is that Mondays are just another day, just like every other day. It's just that most of us spend a couple of days benefiting or relaxing in the benefit of our work, right? So we work Monday through Friday. Monday we're starting over. Any of you that have traveled lately have realized that the airlines have started over, right? I mean, they had to redeploy their whole staff. They had to get everybody trained again. Everybody was out of sync with what was going on and how to get stuff done. It was a disaster. I was just hopeful that the guys in the tower were doing a better job than the guys at the ticket counter, the guys at TSA, all of those other people that seemed to be out of sync, because I didn't want the guys in the tower, the guys in the cockpit, to be having those kind of problems. But that's really what we do. We come off of a weekend. We've enjoyed ourselves. We've taken the time and we've had, barbecue with friends. We've gone skiing. We've hung out. We've slept in. We've done all those things. And then Monday comes and we've got to get back in the swing of things, right? Well, that constant thing of getting back into the swing of things is what prevents a lot of people from having the kind of success in life that they want, because they're always trying to get back in the swing of things instead of staying in the swing of things. Instead of working with what you have, doing what comes to you to do, and continuing to make sure that you do it again and again and again and again. I recently read a quote from Michael Jordan, and I'm going to pull it up here real quick. But we think that things come easy to these athletes. We think that they just get what they want. They're naturally gifted, and to a degree they are. But we all know about Michael Jordan being cut from his high school basketball team. We know all about the things that he did that went really well. We know the things that we don't really know, the things that he didn't, right? But here's a quote of his. It's a top quote, and it says, "I've missed over 9,000 shots in my career." I don't think I've taken 9,000 basketball shots. In fact, I don't know that I've taken 900. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I was trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed it. I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. So, guys, it's about showing up. Look, it wasn't that second game-losing shot that he missed, or game-winning shot that he missed. It wasn't after the second one that he stepped out of the ring, off the basketball court. He didn't stop there. He continued to do this kind of stuff, and he continued to show up. He continued to get back into the game and continued to practice hard to get where he got his breaks, to get where he got lucky, to get where he really found his true success and his calling. And that's, guys, really where you have to get. In fact, If you look at Michael Jordan's career, he did not make the majority of his money playing basketball. He made the majority of his money becoming an investor and a student of the game, a different game, after he got done playing basketball. So he had a leg up on most of us because he had a pot of money that he had worked his life for, and he had a very lucrative job. He went and he shot a basketball through a little hoop, and he got paid a lot of money for that. But at the end of all of that, guys, then he had the ability to go do what a lot of professional athletes do, and that's have a great time and blow the money and wind up bankrupt within 3 years of ceasing to play professional sports, right? That's a statistic. Or he could have showed back up at a different game in a boardroom and learned how to play that game and play that game well. And he has, because he's become a billionaire, right? So the reality is at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the week, whichever you want to look at the end of your Sunday, your mindset needs to be, I get to go back to work. I get to go stand in a place. I get to go make changes to my life that put me in a place that gets me in a situation that allows me to be at the right place at the right time. And guys, I can tell you right here, right now, I have had a lot of failures. I've had more failures than I've had successes. I can tell you that for sure. But I keep getting back up. I keep coming back to the line. I keep going in for another round. I keep signing up for another tour. And that is where the good deals are found. That is where the character growth happens that allows you to make it all the way. That is where things really start to change, because it's in the consistent showing up that people know they can count on you. People know that you're always a buyer. People know that you're always going to do this. You're always going to have this reaction. You're consistent. And in that consistency, people begin to trust that. You know, it's only after doing this for 28 years that I finally feel like I'm somewhat competent at what I do. Finally. And I'm starting to see that a lot of the people that I look up to in this business are starting to see that consistency as well. And they're starting to recognize that and say, hey, you know what? Maybe there is something to this Shannon guy, because he's still here after all these years. So, guys, I want to encourage you, don't look for the quick fix. Don't look for the quick buck. Don't look for the things that are going to happen that are going to make you an overnight success, because those are fleeting and they never last and they don't build real results. So put in the work. Put in the work. Get up. Go to work. Do what's necessary to get where you want to go, because trust me, guys, your goals are worth it. Your beliefs in who you are and what you can become are worth pursuing, because at the end of it, that's what a fantastic life is all about, is pursuing your goals and your dreams. So, guys, I hope you have a fantastic week. Enjoy what life's going to bring you this week. Accept the challenges. Know that they're going to help you to grow.